I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Please fasten and adjust your seatbelt.
Alrighty guys, today we're going to learn about different types of plants and trees. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Hey, how are you today? It's Chris from Beardsman. I hope you're doing well. I am in Toronto today, the north end of Toronto. I'm in North York, and I'm in an area called the Bridle Path. Now today I'm going to show you celebrity homes, some homes that were used as filming locations, and some amazing mansions. We're going to walk around, we're going to check it out, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about some homes. Now, you're not going to see too many homes like this. Sort of abandoned, run down, but I couldn't even imagine what the property would be worth. No, those aren't the homes I'm going to show you today. I'm going to start by showing you a house for sale. The house for sale is right across the street, and you might recognize it. This house is for sale, and the last house on this tour is for sale. Do you recognize that house behind me? What if I told you Regina George lived there? Would that ring a bell? Yeah, that's the Mean Girls house right there. They used that in the filming of Mean Girls. That is where Regina George lived. Now, it's for sale, but this was the actual house used. Pretty cool. It's a beautiful house. It was part of the movie Mean Girls, in which Regina George, played by Ontario's own, of course, Rachel McAdams, she brings Katie, Lindsay Lohan, over to her home. What's the first thing that Lindsay Lohan says?
Wow, your house is really nice.
I know, right?
And it's for sale. So if you want to buy it, now's your chance to live in Regina George's mansion. And the gates are now closing. We are being asked to leave by Regina George. Okay, let's keep walking. Alrighty, so that was Regina George's house. And what is really close to it? Well, I'll show you. See that home right there? That mansion? Do you want me to tell you about it? Well, I can't. That's not what I'm here to tell you about. I want to show you this house that's across the street. Come here and check this out. This was once the priciest home in all of Canada. Now you're figuring somebody famous must have owned it. Well, you would be right. This was the home of Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank. Now he was on Dragon's Den, filmed here in Toronto before he went to Shark Tank. It's basically the Canadian version of Shark Tank. This was his home. Now where did he park all his Ferraris? Well, there's a 10-car garage, or 10 garages. Now, it's got an indoor pool. It's absolutely beautiful. And we'll walk down. I don't normally see this other gate open, but it is open. Now we can talk about trees. I can tell you the different types of spruce. No, I can't really tell you that. Can't really tell you that. But if you look, this is his other driveway right here. And all those garages back there, that's where he would have parked his Ferraris and all his sports cars and race cars. Now he actually had a benefit concert here with Michael Bublé. It's had its share of celebrities come through the doors. And when I've been by here before, the gates haven't been open. So this is a good shot of the house and of the garages. Okay, let's move on. We got to check out more homes. Absolutely beautiful homes here on High Point Road. Check this house. They have cameras looking up and down the sidewalks, and it's just a massive, beautiful home. Look at that, absolutely incredible. Alrighty, is there a mansion back here? Let me look. No mansion back there. There's none. No mansion back there. But there's something across the street. I gotta show you. Okay, are you ready? Now you figure he would want privacy. If anybody wants privacy, he would want privacy. And this one's a little bit more difficult to see, but his wife was from here, so he bought a house here. Are you ready? That is the former house right there of Prince. That's the house of Prince. Rest his soul. See, the late Grammy Award winner purchased this property after marrying a Toronto native back in 2001. I'll show you the home next to it and show you how big that is. But it holds 14,000 square feet of living space, over 2 acres of land. And you would never know just by looking at the driveway in the front. It even features a hair salon. Now, after he finalized his divorce in 2007, they sold the house. But that is Prince. That's his former home right there. You have to check out this house next to it. It's incredible. Look at that home right there. Is that not beautiful? That is a gorgeous home. Now you don't usually see the gates open, and the gates have shut pretty fast. Okay, let's keep going. We got more homes to see. What a beautiful home. Now, we're gonna go check out Drake's house, and I'm gonna show you Gordon Lightfoot's house, because they were neighbors. Sadly, before Gordon passed. Now, Drake always has security out. They're always standing out front. And they're there now. Here's a driveway to home here. And there's Drake's house. Now something's going on, some type of event, because we just saw them loading and unloading vehicles. Check out this home across the street. But let's be honest, you're not here to see the home across the street, right? You want me to show you Drake's house. There it is. The gates are open and you can see that. How cool is that? Now they always have, like I said, they always have security out front standing here. Now he actually asked the city of Toronto, he petitioned and had them allowed to, they were actually allowed to raise the walls above what the bylaws said. And as you can see on there, it's called the Embassy. There's the house of Drake. So he actually bought this 2-acre lot in 2015 for $6.7 million. And it's 35,000 square feet. It has a basketball court in the basement so that he doesn't even have to go outside to play. You see the house with the gates open, but they don't stay open too long. There's the gates closing. Just before we got here, there were a bunch of trucks coming and going from the property. So it might be for an event. Alrighty guys, I can only look at a big fence and a security guy so long. We gotta go and check more houses. Let's go check it out. Now we're gonna walk across the street. That's Drake's house, right there. You ready for the next one? Look, right behind me. Here is the former home of Gordon Lightfoot, right here. Now I heard that his wife sold it after he passed away, and she's moving to be with family in the southern United States. And the interesting thing about it is that front room is lined with mahogany. And he would sit in there and he would write songs overlooking this front lawn. And I have to find it, but there's a photo of him standing right by the front door. But that's it. That's the house of Gordon Lightfoot. I couldn't show you a celebrity home tour or a mansion tour without including a Canadian icon, Gordon Lightfoot. Alrighty guys, let's go check out another house. Alrighty guys, the next house on our celebrity or mansion tour, and the last one for this one, is actually up for sale right now. So if you're interested and you have some spare change lying around, like 19 million, maybe like in a sofa or something, and you want it as like your summer home, this could also be a showing. Do you know what family used to live here? Well, of course, the Rose family from Schitts Creek. This is the Schitts Creek mansion right here. Now, it actually sold just a couple years ago. In around 2021, it was listed for around 20 million, and it sold for just under like 15, but it's on the market again, and I think right now they're asking 19 million. But you can see right here, now the filming was actually done inside and outside of the mansion. So they did use the inside as well. Now a lot of times when they shoot, they'll use an exterior of a building and then they'll shoot on a soundstage, but they actually did do filming inside of this house. It's a well-known house in Toronto, La Belle Maison. I know that's a terrible French accent, right? That's not my forte, is my French accent, but it's right there. What a beautiful home. And as you probably remember, if you haven't seen Schitts Creek, by the way, completely recommend it because it's amazing. But if you remember the Rose family, they lost everything and they had to move into a motel. Well, this was everything they lost. This was their mansion right here. It's very cool to see. There's the gate. Closing. Alrighty guys, so that was the celebrity mansion tour here in Toronto until I do a part 2. This was the Schitts Creek mansion. I always like to say, life is like a book. I want to read it with you. Let's go on more adventures together. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button below. We can go on more adventures together. Until next time, everybody, from North York, Ontario, well, I guess Toronto, Ontario, peace. Woo.